Somerville at Bluewire Media. Well, SEM stands for Search Engine Marketing, which is essentially the paid advertisements you'll see above and to the right of your organic traditional listings in your Googles, your Yahoos and your MSNs. So search engine marketing is essentially the paid form of advertising on search engines, and it's sometimes also referred to as pay-per-click. Well, the main benefit with SEM is the degree to which you can target your ads to what the consumer is typing in. So you can really target down to a particular niche or a particular market. If a person, just by the adjectives for instance, that people are putting in front of their search phrases, if someone's putting cheap or budget in front of a particular item that you're trying to sell, then you've got a bit of an idea about the type of person they are and the type of consumer they are, and therefore you can tailor your ads to suit that market. Well, Google will use a number of things to determine who comes first in, I guess, the bidding war, the auction, that determines the order of paid ads. It uses, firstly, the amount that you're bidding per click, and also what Google calls your quality score, which is a combination of a number of things, mainly your click-through rate, and also the relevance of your landing page to the ad text. Well, the best way to make sure your ads are improving and continuing to do well online is to make sure that you're designing highly relevant ads that are relevant to the search terms that people are typing in, and then when obviously they're clicking on those ads, making sure that the pages you're taking them to are highly relevant to the product that they're actually looking for. An SEM professional has a number of benefits, but the main one is the experience in which they have in knowing how to get the most out of your online ads. Obviously, the trick to succeeding online is to making sure that your ads are actually going to turn into sales and into leads, as opposed to just getting a whole heap of unwanted clicks that just cost your business money. So it's important to make sure that your ads are actually going to lead to a consumer or a customer actually making a purchase. It's not a case of trying to find keywords that might be beneficial or profitable for your company. It's a case of taking your products and your services and trying to match them to keywords. There's no point trying to throw in a whole heap of keywords that don't really match your business or the actual products you're trying to offer, because your problem there will be you get a whole heap of clicks from people clicking on those ads, and no one will go through and make a purchase, so you'll end up just costing yourself money. Basically, if you're a web design company and you're only offering high-end corporate professional web design services, there's no point going in and bidding on keywords such as cheap web design or budget web design, because it's not something you can offer to your clients. So basically you're going to get a whole lot of people searching for, say, cheap web design. And if it's not something that's really in your target market, then you're just going to be wasting money, because a whole lot of people are going to click on your site and click on those ads and find that you're not relevant to them, and therefore it's just going to be effectively a waste of advertising dollars. Well, the big thing with all our programs is we always try to measure the return on investment for the client. So it's a case of trying to work out how many dollars have returned to the client for every dollar they've put into AdWords or into an online marketing activity. So with a lot of our clients, we achieve return on investments of up to 15 or 20 to 1. And so we can measure through the way that the SEM works. You can actually measure how many dollars have returned to your business as a result of putting $1 into Google. Any client who takes up an SEM program will be assigned a dedicated Google AdWords qualified professional who consults with the client on a whole range of issues in terms of what campaigns to use, what products to try and sell online, what keywords to use, the landing pages they're going to work with. And then from there, a whole campaign will be put together, and that dedicated person will be able to monitor and manage your entire campaign from start to finish and send you detailed reports about how it's all progressing.